Well, thank you very much. Please sit down. We'll enjoy this. We're going to be here for a little while with great champions. Today we're thrilled to welcome and this is really something special because I watched those games. And I was a little bit worried after I watched the 3-up. Well, this is over because Vinny's a friend of mine. And then they lost 3, and I said, ooh, this is going to be a tough loss. That would not, I don't know, that would have been bad. But that's the real champions can pull it out. But the 2024 Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers, and it was a tremendous championship and watched by all. And the entire team, congratulations on your first ever Stanley Cup win. And you had a couple of really close calls, and I watched the team get better and better and better, and then they won. In particular, I want to congratulate your team owner, Vinny Viola, my friend. His sons, John Michael and Michael Thomas. Where are your sons? Where are they?
Raise your hand. President.
Where are they? Nice job. And head coach Paul Maurice, really fantastic. That's a nice ring. That's a good coach, too. General Manager Bill Zito. Bill. And President and CEO Matthew Caldwell. We're also pleased to be joined by NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. Where's Gary? Gary, come here, Gary. He's done a great job. I knew him a long while, right? When he was in another league. But this has been incredible, the job you've done. Thank you very much. Senators Rick Scott and Ashley Moody. Rick, Ashley. Congratulations to Ashley. And Representatives Byron Donalds. Byron, thank you very much. Gus Bilirakis. Thank you very much, Gus. Michael Haridopoulos. Michael. Good job, Michael. Anna Paulina Luna. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Congratulations. Jared Moskowitz. Jared, very good. And Maria Salazar. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. And we have a couple of others. I'm going to get myself in big trouble because I don't know where you are. I know you're here someplace, but we got to get on to ice hockey. The Panthers 2023 and 2024 season was one for the history books. It was really an exciting one. Everybody was watching it. You secured the Atlantic Division title for the 3rd time, and after coming up just short of the Stanley Cup the year prior, you gave the fans one of the most riveting comebacks in NHL history, in any sport history. I don't know anything about a comeback, but they tell me it's very exciting. I never viewed mine as a comeback. I never said this was not a comeback. Team captain Alexander Sasha Barkov was crowned the league's best defensive forward after winning his 2nd Selke trophy, and that was a great honor. It's a big deal to do that. Where is he? Where is he? Come here. You are fantastic. So we lost him. And when facing off against your cross-state rivals, the Tampa Bay Lightning, Matthew Tkachuk's firepower was unmatched, contributing 2 goals and 2 assists, and he led the way to a glorious 9-2 victory. 9-2 victory. 9-2 victory in one game? How many times have people done that? How the hell did they take you 9-2 victory and then you go to 7 games? How did that happen? You were surprised too, huh? Setting a franchise record with the Panthers' 11th consecutive win on the road. And then Anton Lundell also had a memorable season, racking up 35 points, with 13 goals and 22 assists. He won 55% of his faceoffs, setting an all-time career high while just 22 years old. And congratulations to Anton. Where is he? He's a good-looking young guy. That's great, Anton. Don't worry, you'll get beat up in life a little bit. Your team's many successes were the result of incredible performances across the board, and I'm sure you agree that your coach deserves a lot of credit. He's a great coach. Nobody knows hockey like Paul. He's the league's second all-time leader in games coached and holds the record for the most wins in Florida's Panthers history, and I assume he's going to be around for a long time, right? He's not going anywhere. Coach, I want to be your agent, Coach. Under Paul's leadership, the Panthers have become a finely tuned machine with a rock-solid defensive and offensive. Your offense is great, your defense is great, the whole thing. It's very tough to beat. And I will tell you, I looked at your current record. You're doing pretty well, right? Really You're nicely positioned. Yeah, you know the expression, he's nicely positioned. I love all these ties. This is so cute, these people. Look at them. I walked in, I said, I think they like Trump. I like them. And you aren't just great protectors of the net. You're also known as the biggest brawlers on ice. Wow. I was with a man named Wayne Gretzky the other day. Do you know Wayne Gretzky? Did you ever hear of Wayne Gretzky? The great one? And he was telling me about a gentleman that protected him named Marty McSorley. Do you know that? You ever hear of him? I don't know if he was a good hockey player, but they say he was very tough. And Wayne was saying he was great as far as he was concerned. He had tough cookies. All of the team's hard work led up to big showdowns last June where you defeated the Edmonton Oilers in an unforgettable, and it was, 7-game series. The Panthers, as I said, started strong with a 3-0 lead. It was over. It was over. In fact, I didn't watch the next 2 games because I said, this is not going to be too exciting. And then I said, uh-oh. This is not good. Then I really said, uh-oh, right? He went to a game 7, but the Oilers made impressive recoveries and really amazing, actually, the way they played, too. They evened the score and forced a decisive game 7. The series was a battle from start to finish. It made it actually much more interesting. Goalie Sergei Bobrovsky, and he was incredible. Oh, I got to see him. Where is he? How good is he? You were, I mean, Hall of Fame? And even, how old are you? 36. Boy, I tell you, you were unbelievable. What an amazing job you did. And there was a lot of pressure, and I mean it. That game 7, you guys had to be like, man, and you played great. That was great job you did. On behalf of everybody that watched, thank you, Bob. It was nothing short of phenomenal during the finals. In the first 40 minutes of Game 1, Bob made an astounding 25 saves. He's the first goalie to get a shutout in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup in 13 years, and his 23 saves in Game 7 were absolutely crucial to securing a very, very tight victory. And Bob started his career as an undrafted free agent and is now a Stanley Cup champion and will go down as one of the great goalkeepers in all-time history. It's really a big honor for you, especially what you were undrafted, so he made a good deal, in other words. Huh? It's the best thing. You'd like to find more like that, huh? So it's what a great achievement, Bob. Congratulations. But the title couldn't have been won if you didn't have a man named Carter Verhaeghe. Carter Verhaeghe. Where's Carter? I could only pronounce that name because I heard it so many times during the service. I said hair is right. I heard that name so much, Verhaeghe. Is scoring champion, and he's the scoring, and really the opening goal of that game was very important, wasn't it? That put you in a position where got you the butterflies out a little bit. Way to go. Congratulations. That's a great job. Everybody. Carter skillfully directed a shot past the Oilers goalie and gave the Panthers your first lead in the series since Game 3. And not to forget Sam Reinhart, who had a legendary shot in Game 7. That certainly was a legendary shot, one that's not going to be forgotten. After securing the puck from Carter, Sam carried it down the ice and flicked a wrist shot, very much like I would do it if I played, right past the Oilers goalie, beating him and beat him on the glove side. Where are you? How did you feel after that shot? Like the greatest feeling or one of the greatest in life? You could say it.
25 minutes to play, so not too good.
You had a long time left. It's true. It's true. You had a little bit to go. Sam cemented himself as in Panthers history for shooting the team's first ever Stanley Cup winning goal. That was a winning goal. Both teams showed tremendous willpower and athletic talent, unbelievable talent. But in the end, the Panthers stood the ground and did what you have to do as a champion. You can't be a champion unless you could go through something like that. And I can tell you, it was hell for them, that 7th game. Going to the 7th game had to be hell because you're either going to win and really be praised because you came from such a horrible position to being life-threatening. Right? I mean, that would have been just unbelievable. We've seen them. We've seen it happen. Happens a lot, actually. But you didn't let it happen to you. It's an incredible achievement. And I just want to tell you, you fought for every last point, and it was just something I watched, Mr. Commissioner. I was watching that sucker for maybe the wrong reasons because of that guy. And I was hooked, too, because you fell in love with that team, the guts and the courage they had. You really started to really like them. They're great people, and now I see them. And in fact, I like them so much, I said, we'll get rid of the fake news media very soon, and we're going to go to the Oval Office, and we're going to take some pictures in the Oval Office. Normally, we don't do that, but we're going to do it for this team and for you. And we'll take, unless you don't want to go, you can go home a little bit early. So today, we honor the 3 and these just really great athletes. These are amazing athletes, an amazing team, and their outstanding achievements. Their wonderful owner, from underdogs to champions, they proved the dedication and hard work can transform dreams into reality. So congratulations once again to the Florida Panthers on just an unbelievable season and a really an unbelievable run because you've been doing so well and now you continue to do well. We'll try and get to one of those games. You know, it's a little tough as president, but I think we can work it out. We'll need a lot of Secret Service. They'll be happy. Well, we're gonna get to do it. You've made your state and your fans very, very proud. And now I'd like to introduce my friend Vinny Viola, who's a real champion himself. He's a champion at everything he's ever done, loves the military. First thing he did, I see him, he said, you got to do this with the Army. You got to move them here. You got to move them. He's given me all the instructions. You love the military. I would have liked him, you know, we should have had you in Afghanistan instead of the characters we had. Would have turned out a little bit different, huh? Come here. Congratulations. Congratulations. Great, Vinny. Please.
Well, first, Mr. President, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
So whatever it is you're working so hard at, it's agreeing with you, and I like to see that, and thank you.
He knows
So
what to say.
we brought a cohort, to use a term we use in the military, of champions to visit a champion. And your kindness and the hospitality displayed by your staff is a simple reflection of the excellence that you demand of your people, and we were the beneficiaries of it today, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm going to keep this short because I really don't enjoy this. Just a couple of points. South Florida, Florida more broadly, has just been fantastic to us, Mr. President. We have with us two very special people. They know our team in and out. I have to recognize them. Mark Bogan and Monica Shapiro from Broward County. They're just two superstars. And it's hard, you know, it's hard to start, really, Gary. When we took the team, it was a little tough. And we really needed the help of the community and the political class, and quite frankly, the private leadership. I could thank every member of the Panther staff. They were all here, the team. I'm going to bring up a guy that you would really like. He's just a tough, talented. His spirit just went right into the team. He's helped define it. His dad was a great player, Keith Kachuk. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah,
He was
I do.
big, strong guy. He's like his dad. Before I do, I want to say one thing because my brain runs all over the place. Jared Moskowitz, your dad, when I bought this team, spent countless hours with me, driving me all over Fort Lauderdale. Meeting with, right, Monica? He was a great, great guy. I want you to know he was a great guy, and I want you to know you carry him in your heart every day. And he'd be so proud of you and the public service. Now, Mr. President, I'm going to ask Matthew Kachuk come up. We got a few things for you. I really hope you like them, especially is it up there? We framed, you're the only, listen, we had to go 45 and 47, right? And so
Good. Wow, thank you.
I thought you'd like that. But instead of a Ranger tab, because we designed this like the Ranger Battalion, your tab says POTUS. See above the Florida? See that, Rick? That's pretty cool, right? All right, Matthew, come on up here. You're going to talk to the president about your team.
Your father was great. Is this still around? Yeah. Hello. He was great.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Mr. President, for having us today. We greatly appreciate it, and being one of the few Americans, who loves this country so much. This is such an incredible day for myself, and you wake up every day and really grateful to be an American. So thank you. But yeah, this team and this group of guys is super special, and everybody sees what we do on the ice. But I've built bonds with these guys that'll, I'll have for the rest of my life, and I'm forever grateful for these guys. We're forever champs, and I'll always remember these guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Thank you.
So, with that said, we've got a few gifts for you. Mark, you want to give me out?
This is a trick. It's really